Yo, it is time to talk about the Fenmor, the other zariman primary that you can get from grinding the faction and buying it from Cavallero. After this, I'll probably talk about the Inodem on Monday, but enjoy your weekend otherwise, and maybe grind for this thing if you don't have it. So, the Fenmor is a semi-auto rifle in its base form, and then when it transforms into an Incarnon, it turns into a Gatling gun. It's insane. You can turn your Warframe into the heavy weapons guy from TF2 and have a good time. It's a very, very fun weapon. It has the same perk as the felarx, and that makes it very good with the bonus 2000% damage on random shots. And it's a very good time. It's a very good weapon. If it fits your power fantasy, if you want a minigun, or you want like a scout rifle. Both modes are excellent. I've ran around in both modes quite a lot when this thing first came out, and I've always loved the Fenmore. It's a really good gun to just own, have. You know, if it pops up in your EDA, pops up in your ETA, you pop this puppy on, and it'll carry you. As long as you have a decent frame and whatnot, you'll be perfectly fine. So, we'll just hold left click here. You know, it's nice. The last time I used this thing, we didn't have the accessibility option to just hold the shoot button down. And now you can on this, so I mean, it's pretty powerful. Now we're switched over to Incarno mode. We even get like the art gun animation, how you carry art guns, so that's pretty sick. And we'll just hold left click again. Full auto mode makes quick work of everything there. There were some Bobbards, heavy gunners there, corrupted steel path. Max level I can make them. I'm only LR2, so they're at 215. But yeah, very strong weapon. And to make it strong, we'll talk about the Incarnon perks here. Now, a lot of the Incarnon perks on this thing are like your flavor, you know, whatever you want to eat here and, you know, chow down on. There's not many like must-haves IMO, besides the last one, obviously. So let's just get right into that. Void's guidance, bonus accuracy, and less recoil while aiming. It's pretty cool. Maybe if you're playing on controller. I used to play on controller way back in the day until we got the account transfer a year ago, a little over a year ago now. So, you know, maybe you need the recoil control. I use the fire rate because it's, you know, it turns into a Gatling gun. Who doesn't want more fire rate? So that's pretty sick. That's what I use. And then projectile speed. The shots aren't hit scan; they are projectiles. So I could understand if you want that more oomph, the feel good, the bullets going straight to their target. Completely get it. Once again, world's your oyster here. Use whichever one you want. Magazine capacity, like I said, both forms are really good. So I like the bonus magazine capacity on the primary fire. But I mean, really, it's up to you. The reload from empty is also good if you're using the primary fire. And the headshot kill instant reload. This one, you have to be really invested into the primary fire and never switch it if you're going to use this one. So I don't know if I would super recommend it this much. But once again, these are all like all three of these only affect the primary mode. Um, there's an argument for the reload speed. If you go to empty for the bonus reload speed and then hit the incarnate button, you get like bonus swap speed from reload. So that is like a little tiny min max thing you could probably do, but I don't recommend it. This one's pretty important. The minus critical chance, because of our last perk, we're using the felarx style perk. So this one's pretty good. Elemental excess, it's called here. Incarnate efficiency, I think this one's just fine as well. You get bonus incarnate charge, which isn't bad. Bonus crit chance, bonus status chance. I wouldn't go for this unless you're doing. There is a headshot critical build with this thing. There is a weak point critical build with the Phenmor. I've used it. I don't really like it. Even like for bossing, just this gun by itself is perfectly fine for bossing in its normal status other incarnate perk form. You can do a headshot build. I'm sure you could cook something up pretty easily, just a hybrid crit status Fenmore and do perfectly fine. That's not my cup of tea. For this gun specifically, I like those type of guns like snipers and whatnot. But for the Fenmore, it's a Gatling gun. I like fulfilling that fantasy and just not caring where I aim and not going for headshots. so we have elemental excess on. As for our last perk here, just like the felarx, 50% chance to do 2000% damage on non-critical hits. It's called Devouring Attrition. It's literally the perk on the felarx. Now it's here on the Phenmor, fully auto gun. It's a very good, very fun. Like I said, where is my headshot one? Lingering Judgment on headshot, bonus headshot damage. Very good. And nowadays we have Acuity, this plus Deadhead. I mean, you could probably do some cool, crazy red crit high singular number builds on the Fenmore nowadays with this. But it turns into a Gatling gun, man. I just want to mow down a hallway. I don't want to care about where I'm aiming and whatnot. Probably viable, not what I'm here for. Sorry about that. And then this Spiteful Defilement, man, I was reading this, I was thinking about it, and it doesn't sound awful. It's kind of like a weird in between where if you want to do a crit build and not care where you aim, but then you're not getting like headshot bonuses because then you're probably building um, over here and stuff for where's the ammo headshot one? There it is. It instant reload. You're probably doing that, and it's just like I get it. Once again, they're all very flexible weapons from the Zariman, but I enjoy playing this way the most, and that's kind of the beauty of the game. You can just kind of pick whatever, and whatever you invest into it is what you get out of it. And I have 3 Forma invested into this thing. I think it's definitely worth the 3 Forma for what I have going on here. This is a wicked good time here, and a little strange. Our base damage is coming from Primary Merciless. We have no crit on here because we're building for that Incarnon perk, Devouring Attrition. Prime Shred is just wonderful for single target, full auto weapons. You can just mow down the hallways. You get so much punch through, so much fire rate. It feels good. It feels dandy. Feels great. Galvanized Chamber, tons of multi-shot. Galvanized Aptitude. Status chance is awesome because we're not going to be critting at all. So we want as many status procs as possible. And it's a direct hit weapon. It's not AoE. It's not like the Latum. So you don't have to worry about not getting your Galvanized Aptitude procs here. I'm just built for Corrosive Heat here. Genuinely, you could probably build for whatever. It does radiation when it switches, so maybe you want to just double up on the radiation. Maybe you go radiation cold. Um, with these incarnate weapons, with these insane damage perks, you kind of just mod for whatever, and you'll have a good old time. Um, I like viral heat. I like corrosive heat. I like just kind of things that'll work no matter where I chuck them. So once again, world's kind of your oyster deal. Use whatever you enjoy. Um, yeah. Honestly, at one point, this is probably viral, and I switched over to corrosive, and I switched from this to that to that. So it's really whatever you want to do in the element category. TBH. To be honest, in my opinion, IMO, the stat in the third. Yeah, that's my build. New mod here. I was updating this. I had Wildfire here for more heat and more magazine capacity on the primary fire, but I don't think I've updated this since Elementalist came out. So we have more punch through, and our heat procs will do a lot more damage as well. We don't need the heat procs to do more damage because this weapon does so much already, but why not? I think it's a better mod than Wildfire here. Obviously, I could put another Formo on this thing and probably fit a Bane mod, like a primed Bane mod, Big Grenier, Corpus, whatever. Do I think the Incarnate weapons need that to be good? No. You're getting into like super min-max territory. It just works guy. If it works in every mission I bring it to, then it's good enough for me. And form is not cheap either. So yeah, that's my build. I am gonna go hop into some sort of survival. What did I use the Praetos in? I used the Praetos in a Lewis survival. Or was it the Void? I don't know. Maybe I'll go to Halvania. We'll go to Halvania survival. Maybe we'll kill Tech Rat guy. I'll see you there. All right, we're here in some Halvania Scaldra survival. Gonna try and get my iron skin here. Ah! Oh, that sucks. Whoopsies. Okay, that's good enough. Alright, let's build up our Incarnon charge. And we're absolutely chilling. We're going to complete this mission with ease. Maybe not. I feel like the life support drain in these missions sometimes is a little overboard. They really want you to interact with these Johnsons over here. Boom. Maximus down. Boop, boop, boop. I wonder how it'll do again. I don't know. I haven't used the felarx or the latum or anything of that nature against a Tekrot Bababooey yet. So it'll be a first for me. We'll see how that handles up. So I know they have some weird attenuation going on those guys. The really strong ones are in the oh, the whatchamacallit, the face-off mode, the PvEVP mode. Oh, we got a Guardian Eximus. I have a feeling this won't look great. Oh? Yeah. I think for these guys, for the attenuated enemies, you just want like a really fast, high fire rate crit weapon. Like something like the Bursting Incarnon. That's probably really good against these guys. Typically, I've just been using like a heavy attack slam weapon, like the Magistar, the Sampotes, and it kind of does work against those guys. It's typically my go-to on the Tekrot Bababooies. One thing about the Phenmor and the Devouring Attrition perk, it kind of works against itself because it has a lot of puncture procs, and puncture procs increase your crit chance a little bit, so it is definitely an odd combo. But the puncture proc change came way after the Phenmor came out, so it's kind of silly. Boop, boop, boop. Let's go over here and actually take care of this. Boop, boop, boop. Let's see if we can just funnel them into these streets here and chill out. I wish Incarnon modes were affected by ammo efficiency. Primary crux on this thing would be absolutely insane. Boop, boop, boop. Mowing them down, mowing them down. I love that it uses the art gun animation. It's very nice. It's very nice. I love the heavy weapons guy aesthetic you can do. Makes it feel very cool. Boop, boop. But yeah, I mean, this is cool. Look at that. Got my Nightwave challenge done. Primary weapon kills. Not bad, not bad. Back to normal mode and back to Incarnon mode. That was quick. But I mean, this is a chill time on little Rhino here. I got all my iron skin up. Oh, we're at 30%. That's why I wanted to pop this. There we go. Pop this at 30%. Mow these guys down. Absolutely wonderful weapon. Hopefully we get an Acolyte spawn soon. Pretty sure... Actually... I don't know. Because Acolyte... He doesn't really care about your Incarnon perks. He doesn't like big bursty crits. So this might chip him down really quick, really quick because of the fire rate and whatnot. But I don't know if it'll do like as much damage as we're doing just mobbing these guys down. But we'll see. It should be okay. Hello, where are you? How did you get over there? It's respectable. It's respectable. Boom. Rare moment where Crit Phenmor. Ah! No, I like this. I like this. This is pretty good. Yeah, that wasn't bad at all. Honestly, for a high fire rate status weapon. Because of the way their damage reduction works on the Acolytes, they're not particularly susceptible to weapons like the Phenmor. High fire rate, no crit, tons of status. And they don't really care about your Incarnon bonus damage. So, yeah. Big bursty crits is how you kill the Acolyte. Boop, 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 boop. And I think that's it. We killed the Acolyte. We killed a tech rat guy. We are absolutely chilling out. We'll kill another tech rat guy before we go here. Yeah, not amazing. Pretty odd how their attenuation works. Well, that's all for me. I don't want to fail. Wait, I don't want to fail. Huh, huh.